Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Star Technology. Alright, so here we are to hold on, sorry about that. Here we are today at episode 27. Now last episode I believe we were working on the multi-block machines, the machines that like my brain just farted. The machines like a large macerator or large centrifuge, basically a multi-block of the single block machines. And, oh, what was the other thing? I can't think of it right now. I think I mostly just worked on the other materials. Oh, blue steel. We got that. And Tumbaga for the large multi-block machines. But, anywho, I did take the time to deck out the entire base. Well, mostly the entire base. With the new design, the red and black, and I think it looks okay. Oh, I missed the stairs. I'll get that later, and I do need to eventually rip all this bottom stuff out. Oh, I need to fix that too. But yeah. Okay, so there's something that I meant to cover last episode, but I completely forgot about it because there's so much stuff going on in my mind and all that. And anywho. The bismuth ore, I had used bismuth for a previous material, or a material in the previous episode, and I got that from the Zavastgar, the ZAV, the Zavaritskite dust, whatever that is pronounced, right? And that just is electrolyzed, turn into bismuth, you get oxygen, you get fluorine, yada yada. Okay. Process ashes. Yeah, so I know we're getting a crap ton of ashes from something. I think it was I think it was some manner of distilling, or I think it was the pyro oven. We're getting a crap ton of that. So we need to process that, ideally. We could centralize it, centrifuge it, and get stuff like phosphorus pentoxide, which that's going to be pretty big. Soda ash, hematite, magnesia, potash, and quicklime. Now, I'm not sure what these other dusts break down to. Ooh, iron, for example. That looks pretty nice. Magnesium, go figure. Potash, potassium. And I guess that's mostly about it. There's sodium and carbon, more oxygen. Quicklime is calcium, but yeah, that's something that we can drop some dust into a machine later or something like that. Now for today, let's see here. Been meaning to get to the cutter, and I think we'll get to this today actually. So nothing major here. But the multi-block is going to need the beryllium bronze. And on that front, I did sort of go ahead and prepare for that. You can see I have some beryllium bronze already cooked up. So let's get the recipes cooking, shall we? Okay, so we're going to need that. We're going to need, I want to say it was the plates. Let's get that. All right, bender, rods, and frame, question mark. Ugh. Hold on, I don't know if I have an empty slot. We do not. Okay, there is a machine that we can slot into. We just need to get a extended provider. Let's see, where was it? Boop. And that's currently being in use. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's go take you off real quick. Boop. And make sure you're back in there. And there we go. Cool. Did I put... Yeah, cool. So I think we should be able to get the bronze casing. Brilliant bronze, brilliant bronze. Looks good. In you go. Wait. Yes, that's good. Okay, so I think we're going to need about 30 of those. So let's get that crafted up. Now, as far as the cutting block, this bad boy, let's see what we need. We need the blue steel buzzsaw, and that seems to be about it. How bad are you going to be to make? We need a blue steel gear, which should be doable. I think we can do this. Let's see, what did I call it? Fluids, there we go. In you go. Oh, and we're gonna need a... Actually, you know what? I don't think I need to do that precisely. Is there liquid metals? Yeah, I'll put it in here, why not? Excuse me. Okay. Go ahead and put you back in there. Cool. Okay. Blue steel gear. I always laugh whenever I say blue steel because the Zoolander. Okay. Liquid silver. Okay, and I make sure that I had the right pattern. It's been a while. And then we need to lathe. And you should be good in the MV, right? Yes. Oh, I need to put the pattern in first. That would help. Boop. Alright. Cool. That is on its way. Now, we're going to need a hatch for sure. An energy hatch. It looks like it's a single system. So, let's see. Where was that platform? Okay, that's running off of MV right now. But if I wanted to upgrade it to HV, I could use a transformer. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get a transformer. So we're going to want a smaller transformer. So let's see here. I want 1 amp. Well, do I want 1 amp or do I want 4? Or 2? Yeah, I think that one right there will work. Oh, damn it. I got to go over here. And yes. Yes. Okay, so we're going to need to get the cables. Pattern that's copper and gold. Let's see, we want... There's no polyethylene, or polytetrafluoro... yeah, polytetrafluoroethylene. We gotta use rubber, or silicone rubber, or this. Let's just go... Wait, do we have silicone rubber? No, probably not. Okay, let's just get rubber then. That was gold. So now we're going to need copper. There we go. Cable. And MOLEC. Boop. And boop. Oh, gold wire, of course. Gold wire. 2 wire mill. Boop, boop, and boop. Alright, so that's on its way. And now I just need to get an auto arsenic again. Yeah, I kind of forgot to get the large centrifuge set up. Let's see. Do I still have that? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I never did make the Tumbaga casings, did I? Okay, let me do this. Excuse me. I'm gonna get Tumbaga going, get the centrifuge multi-block going, and send the real guard and such into it. Then get all the casings that we need for the large cutter, and we'll assemble that on camera. And before I cut away, after I get this cutter set up, we are going to get into titanium. I did a little prep for today, and you can see that we have the titanium tetrachloride. So from there, it's just going to be a matter of sending it into an EBF with magnesium. We get our titanium, and then we're going to need to reprocess this, which is going to need an electrolyzer. We get the chlorine back, we get the magnesium back, everything's hunky-dory in that front. And then with the titanium, we'll freeze it and get titanium ingot, which will open the way for EV. So with all that being said, I will be back in a few. Hey everybody, I think we're back, and I think we're good in terms of items needed for the large cutting machine. Let's go ahead and grab that bad boy right now. Let's get it assembled, shall we? So let's see, we need to go up here to our big platform. And this is going to be a 5x3. So we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 4 over 2 up is our intended spot for the controller. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put that there, put that there. And this is going to be a 3x3. So, or I mean a 3 wide, I believe. So let's go input, output, input, output. And you go there. I'll put that there for the minute. And then I think that should be good in terms of blocks. Where did my terminal get to? There you are. All right, so let's see. Boop. Hey, there we go. Oh. Wait, did I even No, hold on. Let's get you broken. Put you there. Nani? Okay, clearly I'm missing something. Why are you there? Excuse me. Don't need that there. Why? What? Where did you all come from? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, something's still not kosher here. Energy hatch, input, output. Oh, steel pipe casing, that might be it. Oh, it's always so hard to type with one hand. Wait, wait a minute, did I double my item somehow? No, because I picked up the transformer. But the output stuff, I don't know, I'll have to see that in post or something. Anywho, there we go. Okay, so where do... Okay, I think I might need to rebuild this. Okay. Do I need to get another beryllium casing? Okay, what the hell is going on with this? Let's dig down here and see if there's any casings that I may have missed. Everything looks solid down here. Output, input, output, input. Let's break you. Okay, let me reform this. I'll be right back. Okay, turns out it was a matter of the fact that I had a fluid output hatch. I didn't like that. Okay, so now with that out of the way, let's get everything back on track here. So that's going to be HV in. So let me just break this for a moment. So that's input. So put that back there, and then boop. Now, oh wait, now it needs to be inverted. There we go. So now we have input of MV. And I got a feeling I might need to upgrade our power. But maybe not. 1, 2, 3. Let's go this way. I'm gonna run out of cable. Wait. Hey, there we go. Cool. So that is good to go. Now, if we're gonna automate this, let's swap these locations here. Get you. So output here and input there. All right. Now we're gonna get the usual suspects for items. Boop, boop. There we go. We're gonna need a bus. We're gonna need 2 buses. We're gonna need an interface. We're gonna need some FABA. That should be good. I just realized I had another interface or in my stash. Okay. Music, are you there? I think it's just a small track right now playing. Anywho, boop, boop. Boop, and a boop. And then I guess, like that. Yeah, let's just nuke that. Then, boop. And boop. Yay! Alright, so that should be good. And then we'll make sure that's ticked. And then, large cutter. Cool. So now I can move over cutting recipes to the large cutting machine, and I'm sure that will be a lot faster than our single block stuff. Okay, so let's move over to titanium for a quick bit. So I know I covered it already, but I have the tetrachloride all ready to go. Damn it. Oh goodness, my throat's a little dry. Okay, anywho. EBF, magnesium, chloride. And where are you? Titanium. Boop. And we're going to put this in the dual, so we're going to do double. So that should be good there. Dual. I should probably make a quad, honestly. Oh, and before I do anything else, gotta go up to the freezer. There you go. All right. Fly on back down here. All right, so that's kicking into gear. Looks like it is a smelting. How long does that take? Oh, that's making steel right now. Why? Oh, that's the magnesium. There's the titanium. Okay, so it's all going. Let's get that blocking mode back on. I guess I put that on for the moment for something. Okay, wait for this to do its deal. Oh, you know what? You know what? I forgot about the machine to handle the ashes. That's going to require centrifuge. Oh, centrifuge. Yes, about that. Oops, hold on. I did go ahead and put in the centrifuge machine. So let's get this processed. Right, so that's already working on the railgar right now. So I'm just going to quickly yoink and put that in. Take that out. Alright. Oh, and that might be stuck because of fluid purposes. No. It might need a bigger output bus. Let's get that cooking. Although I might need to settle for one of you right now, because our blast furnaces are probably going to be busy. So you will knock out, put you there, put you there, put you there. There we go. So that's back to working. So we're going to get that phosphorus pentoxide this way. And I dig that. I spelled that wrong. Pentoxide. Once we get that pentoxide, we can centrifuge it to get phosphorus. And the phosphorus... I swear I need that for something else, but there is inferium essence from Mystical Agriculture. And I believe we could probably start branching into this mod now. We got beryllium, we got the phosphorus, or we will anyway. Liquid glowstone, not that bad. So with the inferium essence, there's a mod called Mystical Agriculture, as you can see. And this mod is going to allow us to grow metals and other things, essentially. We start off with getting this inferium essence, we centrifuge it, and we get air, earth, water, and fire. Captain Planet, if you will. From there, you can compress it and get seeds, right? And fire seeds, for this purpose, if you couldn't guess, make fire essence. And that can be combined, apparently, with water and stone to make nickel. And then from there, platinum, right? But there's also the essence burning machines from all voltages here, for the most part. And with the essence, we can turn it into its raw form. So this is going to be pretty nice to get into. This is what we're looking at as far as this mod. We got our greenhouse, we got our essence enchanter, confluent machine that can fuse mystical essences with large amounts of electricity. Oops, I may do that. Oh, I see. That's a way to upgrade. So yeah, we would be stuck right now at prudentium and maybe get tertium. But that's EV. Let's go back to the quest book. There's the essence burning and the essence replicator, question mark. Machine that can duplicate essences indefinitely, although for more advanced ones, it requires special fluids. Interesting. What does that require? Aluminum? Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Oh god, what the hell is this shit? Okay, so this is mostly for the essence stuff. Interesting. So, with one inferium essence, we can effectively duplicate it. Oh, good. It's not got the hiccups. There's not a 100% chance, but as it gets with tiers, as the tiers go up, it gets more likely. I think with LV, for example, it's at 75, but as you go higher and higher, it gets 4% more per tier. That's still a good deal. And then beyond that, there's all this craziness here. It looks like, yeah, they're kind of showing us what we need to do to get the fluids to do later processing, I guess. But it all starts down here at the inferium. And then we can branch up to dye, dirt, ice, nature, wood, coal, stone, and get everything under the sun, apparently. Even aquata, tungsten, barium. So yeah, that's something that we'll get into as we progress. But let's get back to that titanium, which, hey, look at that. We got some titanium right now. Now, why are you not... What are you locked by? Hot titanium, freezer. No, that's good. Hot titanium. Oh. Right. That. Okay, hold on. Huh? Okay, what are you now locked by? Molten ore mixture. And what are you locked by? Raw ore slurry. Okay, and what are you? There we go. Okay. Lovely. Let's go back to the quest book. Come on. Okay, let me... Titanium. You are still locked. Grid tile. Good lord. Okay, let me zip on over to the LCR here. If there isn't anything in there, I'm just gonna do a little cheaty... Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do a little cheat sheet. And it's still not recognizing it. Okay. Ilmenite. So let me get rid of that. Do we have ilmenite in our system? Oh, there's no terminal. Okay, looks like we don't have raw or crushed ilmenite. Okay, so that's something that we are gonna need to get set up. So the molten ilmenite comes from the old molten ore mixture, but at the same time, we're gonna want to distill this stuff. But we're still waiting. Oh, never mind. I can do this right now. I forgot about that. Double input hatches on HV. So yeah, that's something that I need to do. But for the time being, we do have titanium. So let me go ahead and plop you. Did I get rid of the frame? Probably did, didn't I? Or no, I didn't get rid of it, but it like popped off, for example. Okay. So that's that. Ba-da-ba-ba. So with the titanium now, we can make EV machine hull. Cupric chloride solution. Copper chloride dust. Oh, you know what? We might want to get into... We might need to get to an EV machine first. Because I can see... as you can see, we need an EV mixer recipe. But you come from copper and chlorine. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, and even if we... Oh yeah, so... excuse me, my throat. If we were to look at the quest here, it's pointing to the bucket. So, an EV machine hull is going to require polyethylene, titanium plates, and aluminum cable. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Okay, so that's polyethylene, a boop. We need more patterns. Boop, boop. Let me do a little shift here. Alright, so aluminum cable. Silicone rubber. Yeah, let's do that. That itself is going to need aluminum wire and thin polyvinyl. Do we have... What's our situation with polyvinyl? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, scheiße. Okay. Liquid polyvinyl chloride, vinyl chloride, ethylene and chlorine gives us vinyl chloride and hydrochloric. Okay, let me do this then. Vinyl chloride. Boop. Polyvinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride, hydrochloric acid. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Let's do PVC. And a boop. Okay, so we're gonna need to handcraft these fluids. Not handcraft, but automate these fluids. And to make sure, yep, polyvinyl, okay. Okay, so that's there. And then boop. Oxygen, air. Let's see, ARP. Boop. Okay, and then go a boop. There we go. So I believe we have an ingot molder. Excuse me. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do boop. We're gonna do boop. Should be good. And then now with the polyvinyl chloride, we need the foil, if I'm not mistaken. Boop. Bender. Okay. Huzzah. Alright, so put you back in there for a minute. Oh, maybe it's this. Yeah, there we go. So now we just need to get the aluminium wire. Boop. And boop. And then you can go right into the molecular assembler. EV machine. Machine casing, of course. Getting a little ahead of myself. Alright, so we're gonna need It's another assembler situation, and then we're gonna need to bend. Bender. Assembler. Boop. And there we go. Now, normally I would probably automate the PVC. I probably could still. But I think auto crafting, that kind of stuff, is a little easier. A little nicer, if you will. Yeah, something that I might do off camera is set up that quad EBF and get that distill tower going for the slurry. While I'm speaking of that aloud, let's go ahead and set up... Oh, we have that. Nice. Okay, so we're going to need another energy hatch. And then molten... Let's see. 2 buckets, 1 bucket, 1 bucket. Alright, so everything can be on the LV range. So, put hatch... I think I'm going to need about 7 and one of you. And was there a item output with this stuff? Yes, metal mixture dust, which hematite, bauxite, pyrolusite, ilmenite, chromite breaks down into these. A lot of stuff we could make from it, I think. Although at mixing at IV, we get that. So that'll be interesting to do. So, put bus. Do I have a LV output? There we go. Alright, so clean. Yeah, so I'm gonna need about... I'll just say 96 of these. It's not like we're gonna need that many probably, but better safe than sorry. Alright, so how's that machine casing? It's still being worked on, and you are jammed by something. You know what? Let's get that canceled for the moment. I want to get that EV machine. And why are you just not doing anything at all? Is it because the titanium is not being worked on right now? Let's jump on up here for the mo. Stainless steel. If I take that out for a minute, let that burn. Okay, this might take a bit. So let me do this. Let me jump here, jump cut, and we'll be back to finish off the episode with the EV energy hole. And we'll go from there. There we go. We are back. And we have our machine hole. And unfortunately, it's not completely on the quest because, of course, the titanium ingot thing is being a butt. So there we have it. Machine hole for the EV. Now, like I said off camera, I'm gonna go take care of that ilmenite stuff between episodes. And let's see. We could try and go for the assembler. I'm gonna need more titanium for sure. What's more, looks like we're gonna need neodymium. Neodymium. I don't know if it's neodymium or neodymium, but we have some of it. Neodymium. Kind of like that pronunciation better. Looks like bastnasite, monazite. I will figure out, of course. Bastnasite. Monazite is, yeah, distilled water. Oh, well, that's locked by Eevee, so maybe I should go and do some monazite processing. Let's see, what do I do with that dust? Can I... Alright, so the dust doesn't become anything I need. There is the monazite geodes, which... If those get sifted, again, more just monazite. But... kind of just blanked out. The neodymium. Yeah, well, I'll figure that out and try to get more of that between episodes. In any case, I hope you did enjoy what you saw here today, and if you did, please leave a like or comment, or even subscribe down below. It really helps me out. And I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-ta for now.